Well, it's good to be back. It's This devotion is for Thursday, July 9th. My joke for the day is this. A man was waiting on a bus. Suddenly the driver yells, "Hey, get down from there." Not a very good joke. Would ask that you remember in your prayers this day Sherry Goodnight and Sharon Rowan and Linda Lyle and Roseanne Amison. They all are in need of all the prayers that we can give them. Please do so. Beth Brown writes, "If it's nothing more than a smile, give that away and then keep on giving it away, and it will come back to you many, many times." This is a nice story. With a tall but unassuming frame, jolly belly, and wisps of graying hair, Dr. Fred Horton looked more like Santa Claus than a typical college professor. But don't let the non-pretentious gregarious Episcopal priest fool you. As a former head of the religion department at Wake Forest University, Dr. Horton is an accomplished and well-respected John Thomas Albritton professor of the Bible. There are two things I remember from the faithful moment that I met Dr. Horton. First, despite all the chaos of electronic equipment and books and ungraded papers, I did not doubt for 1 millisecond that Dr. Horton could locate anything in his office at a moment's notice. Second, I remember him asking the most common question and really meaning it. He looked at me and he said, "How are you doing?" I tried to squeeze by with a quick knee-jerk response of "fine" and then move on to other topics. But he wasn't having any of that. He moved some books off of a chair, asked me to sit down, and asked me some more about what fine meant in my life. I sat for a few moments gushing in less than eloquent terms the excitement and the fear of being a college freshman. We talked for some time and he ended the exchange by, "Well, I want you to come back anytime, just to talk." And I went back. I accepted his invitation. In fact, I returned so many times, I eventually became a religion major. Dr. Horton became both my mentor and my friend. I learned volumes from this man, but the greatest lesson I ever learned from him was the very first day, was the importance of loving other people, most of which can be summed up in one question. How are you doing? And I want to ask you that this day. How are you doing? If you're doing well, call somebody and ask them how they're doing. If you're not doing so well, call somebody up and tell them that you just need to hear a friendly voice. Talk, share. Either encourage or be encouraging. You don't have to be on top of your game every time, every day, in every moment. You're allowed to receive as well as give. Let's be at prayer. Oh God, our God, teach us to be kind and open, gregarious. Help us to be alert to others' needs and not be afraid to ask, well, what does fine mean in your life when you ask, how you doing? Oh, fine. Oh, Lord, preserve us this day and give us the grace to not be afraid to ask and to not be afraid to answer. In Jesus' name and the Spirit's grace we ask this. Amen. See you soon.